Let me know when we're live.
Live.
We're
We
live.
and we
Live.
are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Don't Quote Us podcast. I'm your host today, Kage, with my fellow host, S2K
Yo.
and Skippy.
Hello.
No clear winner was decided last week, so I'm just going to take over. This week's episode is going to be Florida Man or Not Florida Man. I'm going to read off a few stories, and then my host here is going to tell me if it's a Florida Man slash story, crazy story from Florida, or if it's just a crazy story from some other part of the world. Who knows?
That's
Um,
fun enough.
bef- Before any of that, it's what we missed last week. So, how have you guys been?
Yeah, it's been almost it's been a minute, boys. How you guys doing?
I'm pretty good. It's
Skip,
been
how's the new truck?
absolutely fantastic. I'm actually finally used to driving it.
Okay. You have like you got used to parking spaces and shit like that on the road?
Well, parking spaces on the road.
Well, no, like parking spaces and like your spatial awareness on the road.
Spatial awareness on the road is uh still anxiety driven, mainly because our roads are very narrow here. Um, but you also have, I mean, parking. I've never had an issue parking it because the first car that I learned how to drive in was my dad's truck, and he had a Dodge Ram that had like a 7 foot bed on it. So I got to learn how to park that big boy and drive that thing. So like parking wasn't really so much an issue. It was just mainly maneuvering to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot different than than a Focus.
Yeah, a a little bit.
That's sick, dude. You liking it though?
Oh, I'm loving it. It is so cozy.
You have auto start in that thing?
Nope.
No? Wild.
N-
I thought all new trucks came with auto start.
I got it stock.
Well, yeah.
It
Is it a key or is it like a key ignition or a push start?
push start.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. That's even more reason for it to have like a remote start on the fob.
It
But
might
I
have
guess
a
depending,
well, I mean, it only has a lock and unlock. I might have like a remote start feature. I don't know.
it only had like on the button. You only have remote and unlock, lock, and unlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Then normally, like if it would be, you'd have it'd be like a like a circle with an arrow, and then like a an X2 on it, meaning like push the button twice. Um, or it'd be like a circle with like an arrow on it.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I don't
and my
have it.
dad, my dad's Sierra has a remote start, and it's very useful.
Yep.
Defrost a truck in the winter, get rid of the snow for a bit. Everyone's like, "Don't let your car idle in the winter; it's bad for it." Ligma, okay? Fucking the vehicles need to not dethaw, but you need to defrost the windshield so you can see. Um, and it also helps getting in a warm fucking car. Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
fuck you. Do your oil changes on time, people, and you won't have to worry about stripping the oil from the cylinder walls. But that's neither here nor there.
Not sure how aware you guys are of this end of the states. I mean, the Canadian probably not at all. Uh, we're getting ready to experience like an extreme cold front. Like it's going to be a whopping 1 degrees tomorrow. Uh, so possibly negative. Like that's not including wind chill and everything like that.
I was gonna say
So
it's 1 degree here right now.
yeah, it's
1 degree Fahrenheit for everybody else. Negative like 17 Celsius.
yeah, it's pretty cold outside.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the lake does not make it any better for you. So,
Yeah. It is 14 out right now. Wind chill makes it feel like 0.
oh damn,
So,
okay.
yeah, it's gonna be like with wind chill, it's probably gonna be like negative like 10 out. Like it's gonna be cold. Like my landlord, they messaged us and they're like, oh yeah, make sure to run your water, like let it drip tonight because ooh, we're not prepared for that. It's like, yeah, yeah,
Let it drip. What do you mean? So that way the pipes are constantly going and they don't freeze. Like moving water doesn't
yeah,
freeze.
yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
So that's
I feel
fun.
like that would be bad because then whatever water, like water would still come through, but then the pipe, if the pipe's cold, then the pipe's still bound to freeze on the outside, and then freeze whatever's going towards the inside. I don't know.
It's just a thing we do here. It helps not freeze the pipes.
Okay, I've never had that issue yet, so thank God.
Yeah, half the U.S. is on fire. The other half is freezing. It's a great time to be alive. Uh,
Fucking
we had the,
red versus blue, baby. Red versus blue.
yeah, we had the TikTok ban for a whopping like 12 hours. That was
Was it
crazy.
actually? Bro, the amount
Oh,
of people that lost their shit over that is actually
dude,
insane.
I heard so many people like, oh, we're going to Red Note. I'm gonna sell my soul to the Communist Party. It's a political stunt, and it's just like you guys care too much about it. That you care way too much about it.
Bro, it's a social media app, okay? Like don't let it if it's actually consuming your life that bad, either A, seek help, B, go touch grass. Like
I,
Yeah, there was so many people. I was seeing the extreme end of it through my feed before it shut. I was seeing people like threaten us. If I don't want to say the word on stream, but like an extreme act of self harm. Like if it's to that point, like you have to understand you have a problem,
I mean,
and it's crazy to me.
everyone just airing out all their business on fucking out of their drafts. Like,
see,
bro, what?
for me, right?
Yeah,
Literally every single, like, the internet could disappear tomorrow and I would be okay mentally.
Oh,
It
for
would
sure.
suck because, like, I'm in IT and the internet's gone. But, like, social media, nothing in my life revolves around social media besides, like, texting people. But then I would just convert back to texting people or calling people on the phone. And if I didn't have that, I'd just
yeah,
go see them in person.
yeah. I think like, oh no, like if all social media platforms went down, I'd be like, yeah, that like sucks. Like I can't stay up to 8 a.m. doom scrolling TikTok anymore. Oh no. But I don't think in the end I would really care at all. So woohoo.
Like, yes, it sucks losing access to the internet or losing your internet connection, but then a normal human being will find other stuff to do versus these absolute heathens that are like relying on this app basically to live. It's like, why?
I I legit didn't know the app was banned. Really, we
I
went
thought
on
it
a
was
double
still a
date.
meme.
Well, we went on a double date with my cousin yesterday. We went to Barnes and Nobles, and then we went to like Target, and then bowling, and then came home. Applebee's. So well, not in that order, but
I went to
Bro's
came
fancy
home.
Applebee's.
Applebee's on a date night.
Dude, I love Applebee's. I don't even care. Fuck you.
I ain't talking shit, okay? I don't even have an
Oh, okay.
Applebee's
Oh, I
here.
thought you were talking shit. No, Applebee's is
No, it's
fire.
a song.
I love it.
Applebee's on a date night. I don't know. I talk to Spam.
Oh,
Spam knows
I
that
I
song.
know the song. I know what song it is. But anyways, we did that, and then we like come home, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check TikTok, because I have like a 200 and something day streak with someone on there, and I go and it's like, oh yeah, nope, unfortunately we're banned. We'll get back to you. President Trump plans to reinstate. Like it told us that, and we're like, all right. I shut it, went to bed, woke up. It's back. Like I I didn't even really notice it was gone. I was like, all right, cool. Next, next.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
I didn't even know it. I didn't even know the date. I thought it was still a meme going on for you guys, and then so I woke up this morning and I think I had seen a few people post about it on Instagram. They're like, "Oh, well, it's gone." I was like, "Okay, fake news." And then spam out of nowhere, it's like, "I got my For You page back," and I'm like, "What do you mean back?" I'm like, "You lost it in the first place."
he sent me uh he sent me a TikTok. He's like, "This is the last one I'm gonna be able to send you," and he's like, "I hope it like affects you, like if it I hope, like leaves a mark or like affects you in some way or something." Said something stupid along those lines, and then the video is just like some stupid fucking song with like an old dude in a chair just kind of like wiggling, and I'm like, what does this mean, spam? Uh,
Bro, sending mixed messages.
bro, the most unhinged stuff. That's why we need TikTok. It's an outlet for spam.
Hey, S2K, did Kage go kind of robotic for you too?
He did not. He's been clear the whole time.
Then that might. Okay, one sec.
I said we're in the middle of a snowstorm, so if I do, I would not be surprised.
We got like a light dusting yesterday of a little bit of like mix of rain and snow, and then I woke up this morning and it's ice
We
everywhere. So
Error.
we
everywhere.
we just got 4 inches of snow in an hour. So
What's that in centimeters?
how many centimeters are an inch?
You think I know?
I don't know it off my top of my head. I'm an American. I just
I'm an American.
I'm not I'm not a blue collar.
Inches to centimeters. What'd you say? 4 inches?
Yeah,
10 centimeters of snow. That's a decent bit.
yeah. It it picked up. I was genuinely surprised. I was like, well, we came downstairs. I was like, oh, we'll see if we can find you right. It's not that bad. Maybe my mom could take you. And then I was like, oh no, this is an issue for dad. Got a hold of him. It was crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Oh,
A
I'm
rubber
gonna
room.
slap you.
Shut up.
Well, can I say this? Another
Yeah.
thing before we get into the topic. In the in Throne, the Discord we're all a part of.
Yeah.
Uh, I hate the fact in chat I can't say crazy because every time I do, someone goes crazy. I was crazy once,
Crazy
and
one. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to say the word anymore.
I am probably a big part of that as to why that's still a thing.
No, it's so bad. My girlfriend does it when we're not in chat because I use the word crazy a lot, and she'll just fucking pop off and start doing. I'm like, dude,
I
like,
can't say much. I do the same thing IRL too.
I'm like, leave me
Everyone looks at
alone.
me like, like, bro, what are you on about?
It's
It's
like
brain rot. It's brain
Mm,
rot to the highest form.
it's like I'm a sleeper agent. Whenever someone says crazy, I just start spinning in my chair and just going crazy. I was crazy once.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? I don't even know where it's from. I don't know where it originated from.
It's
it's a meme.
from
It's a
Smitty.
meme.
Right? That's the thing. I got it from Smitty, and then it found its way to Discord.
So
And then because
apparently,
it's Smitty,
apparently Smitty said that he had heard it from like a kid at a gas station start saying it, and then he started saying it in a video, and then it just spread around like wildfire after that.
no way, that's a Smitty meme. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I just want to say I would like to be able to use my word crazy and not have to hear the spew. All right, because it's actually driving me crazy. I'm gonna
Crazy. I
I'm
would.
gonna get locked up. I'm gonna get locked up, man. You keep pushing the button.
Bro's about to crash out. Somebody help him.
It's bad.
Bro finna
I
crash out on the next person that says the C word.
it's bad because I'll zone out. Like I'll just zone out. I'll be like staring at the TV playing Genshin or whatever and chat with you guys, and someone will be yapping about something I'm not paying attention to. Sorry, Throne. I barely pay attention to what you guys say. Uh, but like someone will be yapping, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. And then I hear it, and it's like it's the opposite. It's not a sleeper agent response for me. It's just pure aggression. I just hate it. I'm like, oh my god,
Bro goes red and is about to punch a hole in a wall.
crazy house, crazy once. Yeah, want to see fucking crazy?
Boring.
All right. Anyways, my spew about that done.
Rant about being crazy once over. Um, you know what's crazy though?
Yeah,
Florida man.
Florida man. Yeah. Are we done with small talk? Is it time?
Skip, you got anything to add?
No, I was trying to like, figure out where that actually came from. Um,
Oh,
and they said that there is no original person origination with it.
I thought it originated from like a Reddit post or something because there's a lot more to it. It's not just crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. I remember it. Like there's a lot more in between those lines that it just got shortened. But
Someone in chat can find the crazy I was crazy once thing, and please share it to Throne or send it to one of us. Thank you.
yeah,
Uh,
DM me on Instagram s2k_wannabe.
all right.
It is just that. It is just the rats make me crazy, and then it loops. It's just repetitive.
Yeah.
So
So I want to
once
know how
again,
John or Smitty found it. Like, I mean, they're both. I mean, John's big into Reddit,
I I
but like,
I think he was just ranting. I think it was just a rant, and then it just caught on like a wildfire.
No, I told you how Smitty found out.
yeah, by the kid at the
It's like a
gas
gas
station.
station or something. Yeah.
You think he just and then you think he just said it to John once, and then they just ran it in a video because it was part of their at least the first time I heard it was in that one random like I don't want it's not raft, but it's that game where you're on a raft and you go find this random island to survive on or whatever. I forget the name of the game, but
Raft.
no, Raft was a game that he played with Flom, Eli, and Tucker. He didn't play with John on that one. He did another like Raft Island survival game playthrough with just him and John, and then that's where they went crazy. They said crazy. That's actually where they got this audio from. Hold on, I think I have it here somewhere.
So apparently, the copy pasta itself originated in 2002 on a forum called everything2.com, and it was under a category called songs designed to annoy. And it was just that short little like blurb.
Oh,
All right. Getting
yeah.
into the main topic of discussion today. Florida man, not Florida man. I'm going to read a story, news article. You guys can discuss. Tell me your opinions. If you're right, I'll may or may not award a point. If you have something funny to say, points. I luckily now have taken a whiteboard and stuck it next to my chair. So now I can just reach over and tally where I'll have your guys' name and erase
I'm
it for
gonna
next
need a
episode.
photo of this whiteboard later because
Listen, it's for a game. I did it for a game where I have to keep track of things, and I have horrible memory. But I have a like a wipe off whiteboard to my right,
Ooh,
just on
fancy.
my wall. Uh,
like I said,
but
I'm still gonna need a photo of this whiteboard for later. Side note.
yeah, I'll send you.
Also,
All right,
another side note. Pacific Punch, OG, or Reserve Watermelon.
Pacific Punch.
Thank you.
What does that even mean?
It's a flavor.
Your boy's cracking a monster. So
Oh, jeez.
All right,
It almost sounded like I said
start it off.
cheese. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. To start it off, so this is a story. It's from a girl. This girl lives in an apartment unit, and she wrote about her experience here. She said this unit had a dumpster surrounded by a high wooden fence. So it's like a big like apartment complex with a gate so not to offend the residents with the sight of an actual dumpster. So it's like a hidden like dumpster
yeah,
unit.
yeah.
A homeless man lived in the unit's fenced-in dumpster. He acted as a sort of I don't know uh, connoisseur of trash. When anyone took their garbage out, he would open the gate as if welcoming you to the dumpster, takes your garbage bag himself, and you could hear him in there going through the bags for whatever reason. He had a bicycle with a homemade basket made of milk crates that he used to pick up cans and bottles. We'd see him sometimes along the roads picking up recyclables. The other residents and I would sometimes take meals out to him. He slept in an inflatable pool lounge thing behind the dumpster. He was surprisingly tolerated. I don't think anyone in my unit ever reported him or anything, or said anything negative about him either. We all just kind of collectively felt bad for him and would do things for him, like bring him milk, water, meals. He was still there when I moved. I still think and hope about him. Hope he's okay and found a real home. So, where do you think this one is light, kind of heartfelt story
Yo,
came
yeah,
from?
I would say that. Yo, that's a G. Like you can name him
Yeah.
like you can give him a little name. The guy's just like looking for his next meal through the trash. As
When
long
I
as I mean, granted, seeing a homeless person like they're not normally the most upkept people to begin with, so it might be unsightly. But at least he's out of sight. You know what I mean? He's not like he's sleeping on a park bench right in plain view.
He's the keeper of the trash.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Yo, he's literally Oscar. His name's Oscar. I'm gonna guess not Florida man.
I feel like this is like
uh
Canada, man.
Canada man, my the reason why I picked this one is I just thought it was kind of funny. The idea is like you just walk out and this guy just like opens up the shiny doors to their trash thing and he's like, "Welcome,
Yeah, yeah.
my
The
entire."
guy hears you guys. The guy sees you coming through like the fucking slots in the planks, and
Yeah,
uh, and he just like pushes the door open so you don't have to touch it, and then he takes your bag for you, and then you just like slowly close the door behind you, and he goes through, finds his bag, and then he throws it away for you. Imagine just bringing him out like a fucking 15 pound like you just cleaned out your freezer or something, and you just
yeah,
you're
spring
lugging this
cleaning,
you're lugging this garbage down, and homie's like, no, let me take that for you.
spring cleaning is his favorite time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out Oscar. Shout out Oscar the homeless man.
Yeah, shout out. You said Florida S2K.
I said not Florida.
You said not Florida, and what'd you say, Skip? You said Canada man.
Yeah, it's in Canada, man.
This is a Florida man.
No way. A heartfelt
Yeah,
Florida man? That's crazy.
He's not eating
yeah,
people's faces.
yeah. I thought about putting the bath salts guy, the one that ate faces, as a like a warm up one. Like, all right, yeah, this guy who was on the news, he like chased a guy down and bit his face off. It caused a zombie like thing, like meat, like craze media thing. I thought about it. Skip, I'm giving you a point for that.
Thank you, thank you.
All right,
Yes, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Also, they have apartment buildings in Florida.
Yeah, they have apartment buildings everywhere, man.
Okay, to me, as a person who has never been anywhere. Actually, well,
I swear, if you said that you've never been near apartments before,
no, because I've been near apartments, but excuse me. Um, I was gonna say the furthest south I've been, state wise. Ow, excuse me again. Sorry. The furthest south I've been to Windsor, Ontario, which is like literally across the river from Detroit. But I stayed on the Canadian side, so stateside I've been to like upper New York State. But to me, Florida is like nothing but like single family homes and beachfront property and or swamps. So to hear of apartment buildings in Florida is just kind of funny to me.
I mean,
It makes
Miami.
sense. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, well, I mean, I mean, picture that. Basically, yeah. Picture Miami, and that's the entire Florida. Mainland Florida, like Florida connecting to Georgia. I don't picture what that looks like. It's the entire coastal Florida. That's all of Florida to me. As somebody who's never been to Florida,
Where does the no apartments come from?
I just figured everything would be single family homes. It's Florida. Who needs an apartment in Florida?
Fair enough.
I was seeing how long we could
Oh.
keep the silence for.
I was just letting it go. All right. Are you guys ready
I
for
will
the
I will
next-
stand there and look into your eyes, Skip. Don't tempt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on a podcast.
Okay, later.
the romantic tension's kind of tense this episode. All right.
Side note:
All right.
6 months gonna be crazy.
It's like, man, I had a
Alright.
bunch of oysters and celery for dinner.
What?
Those are both. Oh, well, oysters are aphrodisiacs, and so okay. Next question.
Buddy, I'm downing. I'm eating nothing but pineapples the entire way down.
So this is kind of like it's like an article.
Oh.
All right. This place has started hiring climbing buddies. It's like a rock climbing, like mountain climbing thing. Like you go up a big hill, essentially. Basically, I'm just gonna put this in paraphrase because there's a lot of names and stuff that will give away the locations and things like that. So basically, a 25-year-old man was scared of heights, but he was trying to like overcome his fear, and he paid a few people to like climb with them. And these guys had the business idea of like, hey, like we can make money off this. Like we could start a business. So they ended up starting a business around this. And now people go to them and pay them to assist them with like a climb, which is like a normal thing. Like nothing is crazy about that. The part of it's weird is the pay is different based off of the age of the person you're climbing with and how attractive they are. So you have like middle-aged men you can climb with for dirt cheap, but then you'll get these random schoolgirls to come and climb with you where you'll have to pay them like a few grand to climb in like skimpy school uniforms.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. I want to know
Can-
more.
Had me at
can-
middle-aged man.
Can the middle-aged men come in like skimpy school outfits as well?
I mean, I guess.
Because then that's Florida man right
regular-
there.
The regular climbing price for a normal male was like $50. And for the skimpy girl, that like 20-year-old student, is $2 grand.
Jeez.
And then you can get, according to this, for females, their high-end option is a whale. Yeah, just a whale. No, a well-fit man who will carry all of your luggage during the climb as well. He has reportedly climbed carrying someone's child up the 100-foot like slope, like baby.
Can he carry a 260-pound man while he stares into his eyes?
He can carry you, is what it says.
Okay.
Depending on your size, he can carry you.
That's a tall mountain to climb. Yeah, I don't think this is Florida. Where are you climbing in Florida?
Well, I mean,
It-
indoor rock climbing, but like if
It-
this
it-
is
It says I'll give this out. It is outdoors.
is outdoors, okay, yeah, definitely not Florida.
All right. So you're locking in out Florida.
I am. I don't know about Skip.
All right. Are you paying
Yeah,
for the
I'm-
20-year-old girl, the old man, or the young man? Which one are you buying?
Just so I'm not liable, to be honest, I'm buying the young dude. I young buck, show me how to climb this wall.
I'm just gonna climb it, and if I fall, then it suddenly becomes not my problem.
Yo, I got a side note
Hey,
after this.
Good mentality. All right. Both you are correct. This is not Florida. This is in Japan.
Japan.
or
Wow.
China, one of the two.
That kind of changes things. But go on.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? That kind of checks out actually. The schoolgirl, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
I
The
get
schoolgirl in the
it.
uniform. Yeah. The sexualization of women in anything recreational. Yeah, that makes sense with China, Japan.
And they still don't breed over there.
It's Chinese. Yeah.
Breed.
All right. What do you have to
um.
say, SDK?
So it's funny enough. So there's an indoor rock climbing indoor rock climbing place over here on the Quebec side, and I went there one a while back with a few buddies, and there's this one where it's kind of like it's a wall race, and you're meant to like start and then run up or climb up the wall fast as you can, and you're racing somebody off to your side. I raced up with my buddy Shane, um, and I don't know if I don't think he's afraid of height. I know he's afraid of water. I don't think he's afraid of heights. But for some reason, maybe he just couldn't get his grip or he didn't know where to go. But I got ahead of him, and then I got to a point where like I kind of screwed myself because I had to like shimmy over to the right to get to the button. And I get to the button, but then I slip as I touch it. And they tell you that, oh, if you're falling, like try to sit down on your ass, and then you'll cause the tension on the line, and you'll repel slowly. Well, in doing that, I ended up like swinging back to the wall, and then I'm essentially straight. So like I fell like I want to say maybe a foot, 2 feet fast, and then it caught me for those 2 feet, for those like 3 seconds, bro. I shit you not. I panicked. I'm like, I like just what do you do? You're just falling. Um, but I don't know. Indoor rock climbing was fun, and I would highly suggest doing it again. But
I love indoor rock.
it was yeah, big guy trying to sit on his ass while falling does not work.
All right. This one is a just like like, oh, man was arrested. So it's gonna be very quick, hopefully. Uh, Man was arrested, age 37, arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight.
Yahtzee for 36 hours straight?
I don't think I've ever played Yahtzee once in my life.
After an hour of Yahtzee, I think I'm killing myself.
Is Yahtzee the one where like you have like these little like domino pieces and you're trying to make a word?
No, Yahtzee, you have dice and a cup, and you
How
like,
would you make words with dominoes?
I said domino like pieces.
Oh,
you
fair.
have dice and a cup, and you kind of like roll them, and then you, I don't even know the rule. It's been so long since I played Yahtzee, man. This guy really likes Yahtzee, and he has no friends.
I'm actually Googling Yahtzee because what is Yahtzee?
I had a buddy that used to shake his hand like he was playing Yahtzee, and then he would like act like he was tossing the dice in someone's face. If you kind of get the motion that I'm going at.
Yeah, I don't think he was acting like he was playing Yahtzee, but
No. He would walk around and go Yahtzee.
hey, man,
Yeah.
Is it like Yahoo but like Yacht?
No.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. TZZ. Yacht. Oh, well, what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. So hold
Canadians
on.
never seen Yahtzee before, guys.
I've literally never played Yahtzee before. I've seen this. I've seen it on like shelves at Walmart and dollar store and shit, but I've just never picked up Yahtzee.
I want to send you a picture of this man too, like after you guys' answer, because you'll see the article. But
Total of all die. Okay, so it's a numbers game with die.
With dice.
Dice? What is it? Isn't die dice?
The die is singular.
Oh.
All right. So what do we think?
Is it not a singular?
No, it's multiple dice. There's like
Oh.
6 or 7. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
8 foot.
Sorry, that
Yo, great song. Okay, excuse my charisma.
that. All right, run it back there, G. You need to be a little bit more silent, like the G in lasagna.
Oh shit.
I'll read it off one more time. Man, 37, arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight.
I feel like that would be something they do in Poland.
You sure isn't Germany?
No, because that would be never mind. Never mind. I don't think I can. I can't change the word Yahtzee into what I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, I was thinking it earlier.
It rhymes.
It
It's like
does.
that's not Yahtzee. That would be a. Oh wait, I don't think I can say that.
No. I feel like that. I think Skip. I think Skip, you're onto something. This definitely does feel like a European thing.
But
Either that or deranged.
the Europeans have Yahtzee, or is it like a Yahtzee, or like
No, they just say it fucked up.
what? Yeah, it's because their teeth.
What's the? No, that's the British. Okay, Europe's okay.
What? Isn't British Europe British?
No.
Okay. To answer the question, I'm going to go with. You know what? I thought not Florida Man was Florida Man was not Florida Man when I said it last time, so I'm going to go with Florida Man this time.
I'm still sticking with no.
Right. This was a Florida man.
Fuck.
How does that even happen? Like,
How do you kidnap 26 people?
probably
Oh,
just
hold
he
on.
probably
Look
just put like a blue loaf on his like SUV or something.
look in the chat. Look what this guy looks like, and you'll understand.
Look in chat.
He's got like a mustache that's really bushy.
Like,
What the heck? That looks like a Muppet. The
he doesn't look real. Like, if
Oh,
I
which-
saw this guy, I'm scared.
that he straight up looks like a Muppet. Which Muppet is that?
Also, hold on. How, bro? 27 people, okay?
Yeah.
Versus one dude that looks like that.
Am I-
How did somebody even if this guy's got a gun? How do 27 people not rise up?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Me.
It does look like that Muppet. All right.
Dude straight up looks like a beaker, bro.
Oh, is that Beaker? Okay, who's Meep?
Meep. I'm pretty sure
Ugh.
he goes Meep.
I think this is my favorite one I found next.
All right.
Let me pull it up here.
Is that not Meep? I literally typed in Meep and that guy shows up.
Yeah, because he makes meeping noise. So he talks. He goes meep. Meep, 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 meep.
Oh, that's why his name is Beaker, but people just refer to him as Meep.
Am I
All right. You ready?
saying? Go on, go. Shooby
A
dooby.
video was submitted as a part of an insurance claim in January. It appeared to capture a disturbing scene: a brown bear ransacking a Rolls Royce that was parked. Similar videos involving other luxury cars were submitted to 2 other insurance companies, and 3 companies collectively paid out more than $140,000. But something about the footage seemed off. One of the companies reported the video and images of claw marks on the upholstery to the blank Department of Insurance. On Wednesday, after concluding the investigation, it called Operation Bear Claw, the department said it had determined that the bear was not in fact a bear. Upon scrutiny of the video investigation, determined the bear was actually a person in a bear costume. The scratch marks inside the vehicles, it said, were made with a claw-like kitchen accessory used to shred meat. Oh, make sure I go here. Let me continue 1 second.
It's Man Bear Pig.
It's Man Bear Pig. The resident has been arrested, age 26, and then there's pictures of the bear outfit as well. So yeah, this guy dresses up as a bear and then went around to luxury cars and started shredding up their seats and tires and stuff with a meat shredder.
See, I feel like in any state that would contain bears, there wouldn't be much of a question onto a bear doing something like this. But I feel like a state without many bears would throw red flag towards this. And I don't think Florida really has bears, to be honest. I mean, every state pretty much has like a bear here and there. Like, I mean, depending on the context, if you're looking for bears, you could just go into the city. But like, uh, yeah, I really am thinking that this is Florida because it is someone
Alright.
staging themselves as a bear.
Yeah, there was like a little video on this as well. I can't share. I was trying to share it. You can see it's not a very well made bear costume. It's like they went to Spirit Halloween.
Okay, then I kind of also feel like this could be like Portland, Oregon.
The fact
Alright.
that it's was it to the same with 3 different insurance companies paid out 3 different policies,
They
or was
no,
it veteran?
yeah, they paid out different policies, but it summed up to be like $140,000.
Okay, I thought it was somebody trying to like fucking claim, like claim the 3 different, they claim the same and claim on 3 different policies.
That'd be wild.
All right, so you are Florida man, not Florida man?
Um, bears aren't native to Florida, so I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess no. That definitely sounds like a North Carolina / North Dakota kind of scheme. Not Florida, man.
All right. And Skippy?
Oh, Florida man.
Florida man? You got 1 for, 1 not. This was indeed a Florida man.
Fuck.
The video of it that I saw is what made me pick this one. This guy, like, like I said, it's like a Spirit Halloween costume and a furry met each other. And then he's just like clopping around on all fours, walking up to like nice cars and then scratching the shit out of them. It was beautiful. It was a work of art, honestly.
We love works of art.
Yeah. All right. I got one more before I let you guys decide if you want to find some and ask some funny questions.
Okay.
This is a quick one. Uh, a blank woman called the cops, and they had to close down a Walmart for 3 days to investigate the death of a woman in the Walmart whose body was discovered inside of one of their walk-in ovens. They were she was found dead in the walk-in oven. They haven't turned it on, and she didn't die like from anything special. Like it, like she wasn't killed by the oven. She was just found in the oven. They think the cause of death was just natural and that she was like walking in to do something in there. But yeah,
I shit you not that this literally happened in Nova Scotia, like not like last year. An Indian girl was found dead in an oven in Nova Scotia at a Walmart in the bakery section. So my guess no, based on that.
Yeah, no.
But I feel like it. I feel like it is not. I don't want to say common enough, but I feel like it has happened previously. So
All right. Skippy.
I I'm gonna go not for this one.
All right. It is so crazy that you knew the location of the S2K.
is it actually the one in Nova Scotia?
It's actually the one in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah,
That
it's the
is
fucking
wild.
an Indian girl was got. I don't know if she got locked or if she died or if it was turned on or whatever. But basically, her and her mom both worked in the bakery section, and she was working like the late night shift, and her mom she stopped the daughter stopped answering, so the mom got worried and went into work and found her dead in the oven.
Yeah, she yeah, like you know it.
Yeah, welcome.
That's crazy. I was like, that is wild.
They were what's weird is that they were the only two here. The brother, the father, and everything were all still in India. It was just the mom and daughter that were living in Canada for like the last 3 years or something like that.
Yeah, the articles Nova Scotia, Canada. That's crazy.
Yeah, that literally happened. Did it happen last year, or did I just hear about it last year?
I can
I think
find it. Hold on. I think it was this year. I can't find the
yeah, November
the date on
2024.
it. Yeah. Well, this one says October 19th, but yeah.
I have
But
I have November 18th here.
oh, all the same to me. Crazy.
Oh, that's when it
story.
was posted. Never mind. You're right. It was October 19th. 19-year-old girl.
The only thing going through my head when I was reading that was, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Uh,
Yeah, it's goody.
Indian food.
Okay. Okay, good. I didn't know the Rock was into fucking buttered chicken.
Crazy. All right. Do any of you have any crazy Florida man or not Florida man stories? Just crazy stories you could find?
Not off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find any.
Give us like an extra 10 minutes here.
I got a random one that I had generated.
The AI one, I'm going to go with it's probably not a Florida man.
Well, okay, so I wanted to see if I could do like a prompt that would spit out something that would be like either Florida man or not Florida man, and it would tell you at the end of it where it's actually from.
Yeah.
This one's kind of obvious, but it was kind of funny what it spit out. I can use it as to kind of like dull the what is it? The silence while S2K looks.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So it spit out man caught using jet ski to tow couch across busy highway during rush hour. Authorities were left scratching their heads after responding to reports of a man creating traffic chaos by towing a couch with a jet ski down a major highway. Witnesses say that the man wearing swim trunks and flip-flops insisted he was moving the Florida way. It gave it away right there. After his pickup truck broke down, he was just cruising along like it was the most normal thing in the world, said one witness. The couch wasn't even strapped down properly. It was bouncing all over the place. When questioned by the police, the man reportedly said, "It's a jet ski. It goes anywhere," before offering to give one of the officers a ride. No injuries were reported, and the couch only sustained minor scrapes. The man was issued multiple citations for improper vehicle use and endangering public safety.
How the fuck do you get a jet ski to move on land?
This is AI generated.
Oh.
And it says, "Was it Florida man or not Florida man?" Answer, Florida man. This level of aquatic transportation innovation could only be born in the Sunshine State.
Sounds like it. It's fucking yo jet ski and random highway shit type shit.
Yeah.
Here's one. Man drinks $80 worth of Jägermeister shots and then proceeds to set fire to the bar.
Okay.
How many?
$80 worth of Jägermeister.
That's $12 a bottle at a markup. Normally about maybe $3 a shot. Man had about 25, 30 shots of Jaeger.
And then proceeded to set fire to the bar.
Yeah, Jaeger may have you doing that.
Jaeger is one of those few alcohols that will make you yell its name.
It's one of my only alcohols I'm allowed to drink.
I want to say I have. I know for a fact I've never done like a Jaeger bomb, or is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done a Jaeger bomb. I think I've had a shot of Jägermeister before. But I think an Irish car bomb is Jameson and Jägermeister or something like that. Or maybe it's Jameson and Red Bull. I want to try an Irish car bomb, but can't say I've ever had Jaeger.
I was about to say an American car bomb is when you put fireworks in a Tesla, but is that too soon?
Not at all. That's fucking great.
Jesus.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Whoopsies.
Here's one.
U.S. Army. Hey, we fuck
Wait, was that a
Florida
Florida
man or
man?
Florida man or not? I didn't say if it was or not.
Oh, my bad.
Man drinks $80 worth of Jägermeister and sets
Nah,
I feel like that was Wisconsin,
yeah, no, see, that is that's
Midwestern.
an alcohol-induced story. That's Irish. I'm gonna go
No?
not Florida man.
Yeah, not.
No. It is indeed Florida man.
Wow. Where was it?
I'm also not surprised.
Was that man originally from somewhere besides Florida?
I don't know. Does not say. It just says 27-year-old Florida man drinks $80 worth of
27?
Jägermeister on March 23rd, which is kind of funny.
All right. A woman is accused of fatally shooting her Uber driver after falsely believing she was being kidnapped to Mexico against her will.
Okay.
That's the entire article. She got an Uber driver. They took off like 2 miles into the trip, I guess. She just decides that she's getting kidnapped to Mexico and shoots her driver in the back of the head.
No, that's Texas. That's Texas for sure.
I don't think it's Texas. That might be Arizona.
You think? Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, because like I don't think someone that stupid would be in Texas. But I've met.
No, you'd be
In
surprised.
Texas?
Well, yeah, that's true. But I'm saying like, well, that's stupid with guns. That's fair. I don't know. I've known a few people from Arizona, and the last person I interacted with from Arizona was like psychotic. So I'm gonna go with Arizona. So not Florida man.
All right. S2K.
I'm guessing Texas, so not Florida man.
Both of you are right. It's not Florida man. However, it was Kentucky.
Where even is that? I'm not good with states.
Kentucky? That's
South
like
of Ohio.
I was gonna say that's like Midwest. That's somewhere. Yeah, that's gridlock. That's landlocked by fucking nowhere near the border.
You would have you would have like what
You have
20
to cut through like
Right.
four or five states to get to the nearest
Yeah.
nearest Mexican border.
Yeah.
That
No,
is like a
it's
16. That is easily a 16-hour drive plus.
it's almost as far as you can get away from the border as possible.
Yeah.
Is the crazy part. She really got like an hour into this drive probably and was like, "Oh shit. Bam."
That-
Looking at the lady, um I'm I don't know. I'm not surprised.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
Tompkinsville, Kentucky. So, 48 years old.
Huh. Interesting.
Anyone else have another one?
A young man jumped from the 14th floor of a
One
even
Direction, dude. India.
what even kind of building is this? Some sort of hotel. Um and fell to his doom when his parachute failed to pull.
Wait, repeat that one more time?
It doesn't say his age for some reason. I guess it doesn't say his name and or age. But it says a man jumped from a hotel's 14th floor balcony, and fell to his impending doom when his parachute failed to open.
Sounds like he
Why
went.
are you base jumping from the 14th floor?
Sounds like he went in one direction. So
Yeah, that's India.
That's India?
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
Buddy,
That's
I,
the one
I
that's
fucking
where the One
wish.
Direction, dude.
I
I fucking wish.
Nah, I'm gonna say Florida man because I've been wrong on these so far.
Skip was right. It is Florida, man.
I got one.
In Miami.
Okay, that
From
makes
Sunrise
sense.
Beach Resort in Panama City. Some dude decided to jump off the 14th floor, and his was it his parachute or his wingsuit? Because they say wing jumpers are approaching the ground, have been prepared.
The fuck? Okay, I got one after yours. Uh, yeah, we both said not Florida Man. Was it not Florida Man?
It
It
was
was
Florida,
Florida
man.
man.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, lady goes to hospital to go into the psych ward. Like psych about well, not psych ward. No. She just had a surgery, so she's having to stay at the hospital. She can walk around and do whatever she wants, but she's staying at this hospital. The nurse is trying to find her clothes, but cannot find her clothes, so they give her uh, what's the name of the nurse's little outfit? The want to
Scrubs.
say scrubs. Yeah, I was want to say scrunches for whatever reason. That's not. Gives her just a set of scrubs, no shoes. She has like the socks on, whatever, and she can walk around after her surgery. She's walking around. The head doctor mistakes her for a nurse, gets really mad at her and starts yelling at her and forces her out of the building and fires her from the hospital she doesn't work at and pushes her into the road. And then she gets mistaken as a psych patient and they hunt her down. Where do you think this took place at?
Seattle. To be honest, that seems like a Grey's Anatomy Seattle
I
kind of
don't.
thing.
I think I heard of this before, and I don't think it's Florida man. I'm gonna go with not Florida man.
Or Florida
This was-
woman in this case.
This was Florida.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's crazy.
All right,
Imagine wearing scrubs and being mistaken as a psych patient. That's crazy.
I got one.
Run it.
All right.
Man arrested for trying to rob a gas station with a bag of frozen shrimp. Police in
Florida
a
man.
Police in a small town responded to a late 911 call from a gas station clerk who claimed a man was threatening them with a bag of frozen shrimp. The man reportedly shouted, "This is seafood dynamite. Hand over the cash or I'll blow this place wide open." Witnesses say the man had clearly been drinking and he kept referring to himself as Captain Crustacean. While demanding cigarettes and a six-pack of beer, when the clerk refused, the man allegedly hurled the bag of shrimp at the counter, hitting the display lottery tickets before fleeing on foot. Authorities later found him hiding in a nearby bait shop, attempting to disguise himself with a fake pirate hat and an eye patch.
All right.
Was this Florida man or
I
not
was gonna
Florida
say
man?
New York until you said bait shop. I guess
I'm gonna go Florida man. This
yeah,
has to be Florida man.
has to be.
This was not Florida man. This actually happened in Alabama.
Oh, they go hunting in LA. They have bait shops in Alabama. I guess you can go fishing anywhere.
Get the Appalachians.
God, it's
Skip, I
fucking
don't
great.
know U.S. geography. Okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
I don't know the giant iceberg that's our top hat.
Canada?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's like, bro, what?
That was a creative
Alright,
insult,
guys.
huh?
I think we are winding down to the end of the episode here.
Yeah, a little
my
short
God.
one
So-
today, but that was fun.
Looking over at my actually, no, this is not the end of the episode because we have a tie.
Wah, wah, wah.
So tiebreaker.
Anime sucks.
All right. Well, S2K, you win today's episode. Crazy.
I was gonna say I got one. I got one more to break it if you want to.
No, it's fine. I would have to look up the breaker. It's fine. He
Yeah.
very clearly doesn't want to win by insulting cultures, you know.
Well, I just wanted to see if Skippy would have gotten this one. That's why.
All
I
right,
also
you know, I'll allow it. If you think it can confuse them, I'll allow it. This is for all the marbles.
Man beheaded on coach bus and then taunted to all remaining passengers who escaped.
on a coach bus?
Yeah. So the story, in summary, a dude was murdered on a coach bus by this other random psycho. Everyone else on the bus freaks out and gets off the bus. They lock him. They essentially lock the guy in the bus, and then the dude proceeds to dehead the corpse that he just murdered, and puts it to the window to scare everybody else.
It would work.
That
So
why have I never heard about this? But also, I don't think this is Florida man.
so my train of thought here, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of coach buses in Florida. There are in England. He beheaded him, which means bladed weapon. What are the Brits known for? Little pokey sticks, because they don't got the boomsticks. This is a British man.
So either way, you're both going non-Florida.
Yeah.
Well, you're both right in the fact that it's not Florida, but it's actually
Canada?
a Canadian dude in Manitoba back in 2009.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, the guy's name was. Where'd it go here?
Hey, no free shout outs to that guy.
Shout out to Headless Bill. Scared
Well,
everyone.
yeah.
No, the kid
Scared
that-
everyone that day.
the kid that was killed, his name was Cody. He was 21. He was from Nova Scotia. The guy that killed him though, his name.
Nova
They don't
Scotia
even,
is
they don't even put it.
Canada.
I can't even find his name quickly here in this article.
That's fine.
Yeah, nope.
He
Nova
he
Scotia.
don't
Yeah.
he don't need to be remembered.
But he essentially just turned. The dude was just sitting beside him, and he literally just turned and stabbed him in the chest, and then started going absolutely rampant. Then that, to be honest, that's typical Manitoba for you.
All right, Skippy. With that, you've won this week's episode.
I have redeemed myself after my slander.
Boop, boop.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning into the Don't Quote Us podcast.
And we'll see you next week, but don't quote me, because, yeah.
If it's anything like the last week, don't quote us. But follow Skippy on Twitch at SkippyDibbyDoo. We'll get a YouTube going eventually. I keep saying that, but we'll get a YouTube going, and then I'm S2K. That's Kage. That's Skippy. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
I want me some salt.